Alright, round 3 of me trying to film this. So I thought I would talk about some of my learning curves and failures during this little project. This is the original piece I plasti dipped. Plasti dip worked good. It did what it needed to do. Just added like another little bit of insurance to not like mess up the original part. Not sure it was completely necessary, but it worked. The mold worked okay. It did what it needed to do for the first time. Using fiberglass resin as a tool coat was not a great idea, as it was breaking and popping out of here, especially these these indents and stuff. I don't think it's strong enough by itself. It needs the mat to keep it together. So next time I won't be using fiberglass resin. I'll probably just use epoxy resin. But it did work. Well, I also might add in some dye into it to make it black. With like it being this color, it was hard to tell in some spots if it was cracking or if there was a hole or something in it. I couldn't tell. Here's the carbon fiber piece. And this is what will cause me to make the mold a little bit different next time. So the epoxy resin is self-leveling, so I put some in here to go into like the grooves here, which ended up causing the epoxy resin to be pretty thick. And I think I waited too long to put the carbon fiber fabric in it. I'm not sure why it looks like that. It should come out clear like it did on the sides here, but for whatever reason it didn't. But this piece probably could be fixable. I did sand it, and I did do another coat of epoxy resin on top of it just to see if it would even be fixable, and it cleared up the problem. I'd have to do a lot more work on it to get it fixed. There's still a lot of dents and stuff in it. It did work though. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Here's pieces of the mold in there. Got stuck. So next mold I make, I'm gonna fill all of these areas in with wax. Not to make it smooth. It'll still have a rippled look to it, but it won't be as deep. So then I won't have the problem with the mold getting stuck inside the grooves, and hopefully it'll come out nice and clear because my tooling coat won't have to be as thick. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be redoing this again.